Can you just tell us, how did you get into broadcasting, please?
I got some very good advice from a guy called John Inverdale, who is a BBC sports presenter. I used to know him from a rugby club I was at, and he said to me, if you want to do anything that I do a postgrad diploma in broadcast journalism and then start freelancing in local radio. And then, sure enough, 3 months later, I came here and went through the selection day. You said I could come back, and then I spent a year learning how to edit, news write, learn about local government, and then by the March, before the course ended in June, I was already freelancing at BBC Essex.
So, just very briefly, what's the best thing about being a journalist?
Just the variation, just the people you meet. I think I had some good advice early on that you should never lose any kind of empathy in terms of the people you speak to. So there's been times where I've knocked on a woman's door the morning after her son was stabbed to death at a party. It was quite early on. And then other times you could be interviewing Steve Carell ahead of his latest film at a press junket. It's that varied. You can be at a breaking story where there's a gunman on the loose. It's that kind of variation, the people you speak to, and the sort of gradual climax of having to sort of capture that and deliver it in the best way possible. You never get it right every time, and it's just about going along with that and trying to get better.
So, just to go back a bit, you said that you started off in rugby. Can you tell us about your career in rugby?
I can. I started off playing professionally at Rotherham Titans when I was going to uni in Sheffield. They offered me a contract for not very much, and then I had 2 years there playing in the Championship, which is the sort of the second tier of English rugby, and I played all around the country. After that, I then went down to play in London for a team called Esher in Surrey. I had a year there, but unfortunately we got relegated through no fault of my own, of course. And then I signed for Plymouth Albion, way down on the south coast of Devon. Had a year in the southwest, and that was probably quite enough. And then I came back free to Esher for a year and finished my career before embarking on LCC.
Yeah.